Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm very happy that you are back here and getting involved in all my Vlogmas story. Actually, it's becoming a tradition because, you know, like I already did the Vlogmas thing last year when I was actually stuck in Latvia and I wanted to come to Norway. You know guys, literally, I want to cry, I want to scream. I don't know what to do. So this year is the first year when I'm celebrating Christmas and New Year's here and I'm super excited. So this is why I decided to keep this tradition, share my experiences and yeah, just to maybe make you more happier, merrier by watching my channel.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
And today, as promised, I'm continuing the thing that I started on my first Vlogmas episode, which is basically talking about traditional Norwegian Christmas foods. And in the first episode, if you didn't watch, I'm telling you about what is julebord, what is lutefisk, what is pinnekjot, giving some honest feedback and review about these foods because I actually got to taste them. Well, not all, but you're gonna understand it if you watch the first episode. And yeah, today we are again talking about food that is usually put on the Christmas table in the houses of typical Norwegians. And by saying that, I'm putting this Norwegian thingy on my Christmas tree. It's there. The first thing I'm gonna tell you about is actually a really sweet one. And it's called risengrøt. I hope I pronounce it correctly. It's a rice pudding and all in all it's made from short grain rice together with cream, and at the top it's usually sprinkled with some cinnamon and sugar. So these are like, cinnamon is one of the like Christmassy things you can imagine how Christmas spices taste. At the end they put a piece of butter in the pudding and oh my god, this is so good. And yeah, I just remember when I was like eating it, I was thinking, oh my god, this is so sweet, but I'm gonna eat it anyways because Christmas is about sweet. Like we usually eat a lot of candies and different sweets and cookies and whatever. So I was just thinking I'm gonna eat all of it and I'm not gonna think about the calories because obviously I felt it's quite a lot, but it's a good one. I mean, who counts calories during Christmas?
My boyfriend thinks I'm fat!
Basically, when I did the research, then I discovered that it has this butter and cream and everything, but whatever. It's so sweet. It's so good. If you're a person who has a sweet tooth, totally suggest you must taste it. If you don't like sweets so much, you should taste it because if you're in Norway and you want to have this like whole experience of how Norwegians do things, how Norwegians eat, you at least have to taste it. So I'm suggesting this one. I really loved it and it's super good. Like, believe me, it's good. Sweet, but good. And now let's move to some drinks. What do Norwegians drink during Christmas time? Actually, they have this tradition that is more or less very familiar in many countries, and it's called gløgg, which is basically mulled wine. So they make it non-alcoholic, some add some little bit additional to make it alcoholic, and it's super sweet. It's warming you up, especially if you have been like outside for a while. And they put inside some dried fruits, some nuts, some spices, but I think it's like very typical, no surprises with that. But they do have some very Norwegian thing they're always drinking on Christmas, and it's called akevit. And it's an alcoholic beverage that is like a real Scandinavian thing. And yeah, I think it's a matter of taste because I did not really like it. But again, if you are offered to try, you just try, because when you go abroad, you want to have the full experience. I think I'm repeating myself. So akevit is this alcoholic beverage that Scandinavians started to make as far as during the 15th century, so it's like a real tradition, and they make it from grain and potatoes, which kind of reminds me of how the moonshine is made. They also add some herbs there, and yeah, you should most probably taste it. Maybe you like it, maybe it will become like a part of your Christmas tradition, but definitely it's not gonna be a part of my Christmas tradition. Sorry, Norwegians, I'm not a fan of your akevit. So I was so lucky that I had some other drinks on the Christmas table, so I could like politely reply that I'm sorry, I have this drink, so I'm gonna skip this round of akevit. So they accepted it, but all in all, I think if you refuse akevit, it's like a serious thing. They might get angry, so you don't refuse akevit when you're with Norwegians, right? Norwegians, how is it? Tell me, write down in comments. And yeah, akevit is really strong, so you should be careful with it.
Come on, let's go get a drink.
And the name itself, akevit, comes from Latin, which means the water of life. So yeah, it sounds really epic, it sounds really Viking, if I can say, but whatever. Whether you're drinking akevit, whether you're drinking something else, alcoholic, non-alcoholic, you should never, and here's a really important tip, you should never forget to say this word, which means a lot, and you have to say it before you drink, which is skål. In translation, it would mean like cheers, and that's the thing what Norwegians are usually saying. So with this, I'm actually finishing the topic about my experience with traditional Norwegian Christmas foods, basically because these are the ones that I actually tasted and I could give you like honest feedback. Of course, there are more of them, but I think it would be fair to mention only those ones that I have seen and I have tried. So I think it makes sense. And also, by saying this, I also wanted to shout out to my wonderful followers, my wonderful subscribers who are immediately reacting to my Norwegian related topics, basically because they are Norwegian and they can kind of educate me and give some additional information on things, how they are happening here in Norway. In this case, it was about Norwegian Christmas food. So shout outs to Not a Viking and Hrom. I actually know Hrom, so hi. And yeah, both of these guys, I'm gonna put the names somewhere here. Happy to see you down there in the comment section. I hope some other Norwegians and not Norwegians will join the discussions in my comment section. I'm really happy to see your comments down there. That being said, I hope you have a lovely day and you're gonna hang around with me because I still will film another Vlogmas episode, which is going to be like pepperkake-ish. Translation, gingerbread cookie-ish. And there's gonna be a little bit Kosha and she's gonna look really cute. So please hold on, wait for the next episode, press like, subscribe if you haven't done that, write down the comments that I really like. That would be like the most epic Christmas present I could receive. And yeah, see you in the next episode. Stay happy, stay cheerful, stay Christmassy. Bye!